Hurricane Lee has been downgraded to a post-tropical storm. Jack Wu with the 22 News Storm Team gives us a look at what the difference is between a hurricane and a tropical storm.
You've probably heard a lot of different terms for the storm that's been riding the East Coast this past week. Let's take a look at the different types of storms. You have a tropical depression, which you can think of as a bunch of thunderstorms moving together, and they also have sustained wind speeds of less than 38 miles an hour. If a depression gets larger and picks up higher circulation speeds, then it becomes a tropical storm, and you'll see a lot of that. The classifications when it comes to storms and hurricanes have a lot to do with wind speeds, and leading me into the strongest form of a tropical storm, a hurricane. That must have strong circulation and sustained winds over 74 miles an hour. But not all hurricanes are created equal, and that's what we have the Saffir-Simpson scale for. And it puts hurricanes in categories based on both sustained wind speed and damage. Category 1 being the lowest of 5. It's known for having winds between 74 and 95 miles an hour, and it has only minor damage. Then we get more damage and more winds, and that's a category 2 with winds between 96 and 110 miles an hour. And the trend continues as category 3 has devastating damage with winds between 111 and 129 miles an hour. And this is what Hurricane Idalia was when it hit Florida last month. In category 4, most buildings are going to be heavily damaged, and those winds can go up to 156 miles an hour. And the worst of them all is category 5, and that we don't see very often, and it brings winds of over 157 miles an hour. And that doesn't even touch on the other conditions